Yep. Oh, another good one. Alright, what's going on everybody? Today we're going to try for some more redfin on some lures that I've never used before. This one I have used before though, but I haven't used it with a jig spinner. I've never used a jig spinner before, so we're going to try this Mad Mix ribbed lure on a jig spinner. Never caught anything on this. I've used it a few times but never caught anything. This is a fish power tail. This one here is a primal swim bait. You get them in a 4-pack for about $10 from BCF, pre-rigged. It's got a big treble, but hopefully that'll be the goods. Trout spoon, never used a spoon, but I believe these ones are from Amazon. Maybe it was like a 5-pack for, you know, a few dollars, something like that. So we'll try that. And then this one here, I believe is from the Jarvis Walker Brim pack from Kmart. So yeah, wish me luck. Let's get stuck into it. All right, we're going to start things off by something I'm more confident in. It's the Mad Mix 2-inch grub. I think it's pretty shallow out here, so oh, just look at the surface here, right here. Some bait fish jumping out of the water. Might be some redfin chasing them. Let's just pop this over there. That's probably a bit too close to shore. Just pretend I didn't do that. Here we go. Boom. Right. See where it's bubbling there? Some redfin chasing some bait. Boom. There we go. We're on. Yeah. Tiny redfin. It wasn't so difficult. Alright, it's super shallow there. Alright, it was way too shallow where we were just flicking that one. But out here looks like it's a bit deeper. And these reeds are usually a good spot for the redfin to hang out at. I think it was a touch then. Yep. Good, we're on. No? This lure's got some pretty good action to it. Oh. Boom, there we go. Feels decent. Yep, good hit. Yep. Another small guy. This is the kind of situation where the ultralight fishing really comes into play. It's very shallow here. You can throw some small jigs that are slower sinking. That would really get them to bite. Alright, that previous spot was way too shallow to test some of these lures. But I've just found this spot right here and I think this might be the goods. Surrounded by reeds, And it looks like we've got easy access to some depth there. And there's just some redfin just here, chasing some fish. So it's always a good sign. All right, let's go. As I reel this in, you can see how aggressive these perch are, just smashing all these small bait fish. One thing you got to do before you chuck a new lure is make sure you know what the weight is and what the casting weight of your rod is. Because these lures are a little bit heavier. Boom, there we go. Oh, that's a more solid fish. Jeez. Okay. Definitely more solid. Don't want to lose this guy. Is he just foul hooked or what? Oh no, he's good. He's much more solid. He's probably closer, he's in the high 20s. He's got a little bit of girth to him. So his second cast on the on this perch imitation lure and in the trebles, so that's good to know. I wasn't sure if it was the trebles or the hook on top that would get the most hookups, but first one to the trebles. Nice. All right, let's have a few more casts with this. Maybe this is the lucky lure. It's definitely got the biggest size average of any lure I've got so far. Oh yeah, there we go, there's a bite. Yeah, it doesn't seem big, this one. We'll just skull drag him in. Oh yeah, he's tiny. All right, I'm really liking that primal perch looking swim bait. We'll try this fish power tail. Don't have all day here, so we'll switch it up. We'll go to this lure, then if we've got a bit of time at the end, we might go back to that perch imitation swim bait. This thing casts a mile. Yep, boom, straight away. I'm just retrieving this as I would a swim bait soft plastic, just some twitches and pauses. Though I'm not pausing as much with this one because it's quite heavy considering the depth, so yeah, I'm not really pausing it. Oh god, got snagged up on the tree behind me. That's no good. All right. Try and retrieve it between these reeds. And there's a log in the water here as well. Yep, what was that? Is it a bite? Yep. Oh, another good one. Yep. Oh yeah, he's pulling. Come on. Yes. Oh, nice. Man, gotta be happy with that. I think that'd be close to my PB. I've only started fishing for perch maybe 6 weeks ago, so I haven't caught any monsters, but 27 was the biggest I've measured so far, and I think that one's above 27. And he's absolutely inhaled that fish power tail. Just as I'm talking, I'm hearing them boof on the surface. Yeah, just out past these reeds, right? Just down there, something hitting the surface. Because we've got the wind coming from this direction, and then it's probably pushing a lot of bugs and stuff up against these reeds. So that's a really good spot for them to hang out. Right, pretty happy with this one. I think this is my PB. It's probably around 30 centimeters. Absolutely inhaled that fish power tail. Alright, I've chucked on this Mad Mix soft plastic and jig spinner straight to the braid because I don't have any leader nearby, and that's another bad cast. I've just done exactly what I did the previous cast. Oh, and I've hooked up as well. Okay. Come on. Yes, got it out. Alright, that did the wind. It's down there. Yeah, boom, straight away. See that? As soon as it hit the water, splash, and we're on. Probably not a big one. No, he spat it. If he comes back, jiggle it. Yep, back. Decent, he's decent. Oh, he's foul hooked. Where is he? He has definitely got it in the mouth. It's not foul hooked at all. Get rid of this. Do some gardening. Swallowed the Mad Mix soft plastic yet again. And that's not going to be easy to get out. I'm going to have to go get some pliers. That one straight through braid. Didn't even cut the tag end. Still catches them. Pretty good cast there. Just keep your eye on where it landed. See some bubbles right behind it? Boom, there we go. Yep, on again. It's cool, you can still see the jig spinner spinning while it's got the lure in its mouth. Oh, spat it out. I think we try some Topwater here. Yep, again. Found a school of them. Alright, we get rid of this guy. We'll do some Topwater. Alright, because I'm lazy and I like to experiment, I just whacked this spoon straight onto the jig spinner that the Mad Mix soft plastic was on. And now we see out here, got some action out here. Let's try and hook up straight away. Hopefully I don't stuff up this cast. This is a bit tight here. Boom, okay. Hopefully you can see that. Boom, yep, hit. All right, I'm keen to get one. Yep. Nice, good bite. Sped up my retrieve that time and then I got a hit pretty much straight away. There we go, another nice one. What a beauty. So we've got braid tied to a jig spinner, tied to a trout spoon that was probably less than $1. Can't complain with that. What a lovely fish. All right, you may have seen a recent video where I tried to catch some fish on Swedish fish lollies. And I was getting a lot of short strikes and obviously there's no action. So it was kind of a bummer, but I've got one better. We're getting short strikes, so what do? We downsize. Swedish fish mini. We've even got tropical. We've got different colors we can try. So I reckon we might have some luck on this, especially on the jig spinner. Let's give it a crack. Redfin on a Swedish fish lolly. Cannot complain with that. All right, let's go crazy. Let's chuck this, I don't know, 4-inch grub on a 1/6 ounce jig head with maybe a 2.0 hook or maybe even a 3.0 hook on a jig spinner. Something I totally wouldn't use for redfin. Probably have to ease it out there because it's probably heavy. Oh God. That up royally, didn't I? Got it off. Oh no. Why isn't it coming off? Are you serious? Get off this snag, man. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Alright, what's going on with this lure now? Oh jeez. It's all jagged up. As you can imagine. Look at that. It's like Spider-Man had a good time on this thing. You know what? Let's take it to another level. Throw this big mess out there. See if we can hook up. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. Pulling is pulling too. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Boom. It's just on that snag. Another good one. Another good one. Oh yeah. Get that. Yeah, he's maybe a little smaller than the last one. But yeah, much better than the dinks I've been getting lately. Got this tree lying down here. I think it stops around here. I had a feeling they're just hanging out on the other side of it. I'm getting a lot of bites pretty close by. It should be past that reed now. Should be coming up to the log. Yep. Oh, that was a bite. All right, let's try again. Shorter rod would be good here. This is 6'10". Yep, bite. Probably short striking it because it's such a big lure. It's all tangled up too. Even the spinner's all jagged up. It's jagged up on all the yeah. I think we'll have to retie that one. All right, I've tied on a leader, and I'm gonna try this cicada topwater lure that I tried a few weeks back and had no luck with. I reckon we can get a bite today. Conditions seem to be good. Try and get it on camera. Okay, there it is. Hopefully you can see that. It's just coming past the reed. Okay, no bites. Again. Maybe the profile's just too big. Well, there's a little buff. There we go. Just a little follow. Let's try that again. Might pause it there. Oh wow, look at the bubbles way out there. Try and bomb a cast out there. It was landed about 1.5 meters to the left of those bubbles. Boom, yep, there we go. Got one. All right, the strategy paid off. We just paused it just on top of where this guy hit the surface before, just a couple of meters in front of us, and it paid dividends. So even this tiny guy, he's maybe 5 inches long, took that big cicada. Okay. Right, what an awesome session that was. Got a couple of nice ones there on a bunch of different crazy lures. Wasn't expecting it to be that good. Let's hope it continues. I'll try and find some crazier redfin lures and we'll throw them around and we'll see what happens. Catch you next time.